Now to new details as rescue efforts are underway after dozens of cats were found abandoned outside a home in Johnstown.
A local animal shelter working now to bring them in and give them the care that they need. But as News 10 ABC's James De La Fuente explains, advocates say that more needs to be done to prevent animals from being treated like this in the first place.
Edgar Moore has lived in his Montgomery County home his entire life, and he's finally getting the help he needs. The Mohawk Hudson Humane Society stepping up, vowing to capture and take care of all those cats. Several area cat rescue groups came together last week, but quickly learned they needed more help than they could provide.
Because a lot of cats and kittens were getting hit by cars out on the roadway, and they went over to see what they could do to help and realized that it was going to be a very intensive effort and they needed some more resources.
The Mohawk Hudson Humane Society says their team was able to assess the situation and capture a few of those cats who are now in their care.
They're going to all need to either be spayed or neutered, vaccinated, microchipped, and then whatever illnesses they might have, if they have any infections, open wounds, things like that. So we're expecting cost to be about $470 per animal.
That's nearly $20,000 just to cover the basics. Animal law professor Valerie Lang Walden says the problem is easier to fix than one might think, and it requires a more widespread approach, much like what happened for dogs. Walden says decades ago, when the dog population grew out of control, the state took action and requires facilities to house and take care of the dogs.
What has to happen in New York is mandatory animal control, not just dog control. That would solve everything.
Senator Jim Tedisco, a proponent for animal rights, agrees.
You know what the real problem is? We have a lot of dogs out there too, but we have a tremendous number of cats. It boils down to overpopulation and spay and neuter programs. And we have to get these cats into spay and neuter programs just like we do with our dogs.
And those cats and kittens will be ready for adoption in the coming days, just as soon as the veterinarian staff can clear them. Reporting in Manans, James De La Fuente, News 10, ABC.